All right, joining me now is Ryan Allen Hall, the College Football Playoff Director of Events and Sponsorships on a big week in the city of Atlanta. It's hard not to notice what we have right here, the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy. Ryan, welcome to the set.
Thank you.
Welcome to Atlanta. And, look, we have to talk about this trophy first.
That's
and
right.
We talked before we even got on camera, the brand, the way it looks, the setup for it. I mean, how special is this trophy, and how cool is it to be able to travel around the country with it showing it off?
I think it's the best trophy in all of sports, period. Everyone recognizes it, knows it, and college football is so passionate, especially here in Atlanta in the South, that everyone knows what this trophy is. So I'm really honored to get to travel with this trophy, and I call it our 30th staff member because it's that special.
What is it like traveling around with it? It's like you said, it's not a real person, but it is another big thing that you have to bring all over the place. Everybody wants to see it. How special is it to be able to take care of this? And what is it like when people get the chance to see it in real life?
Well, that is how special it is. You can only see it. You cannot touch it. The only ones who can touch this are those on Monday night after they win the game. So that's how much we respect this trophy. You know, it's 50 pounds, 24 karat gold, and no one can even touch it until you earn the right to hoist that trophy up. So it's really a special, special thing to be a part of this.
We've had a team host this same trophy up back when this game was back here in Atlanta the last time. Atlanta, the first city in the college football era to have the game here twice. Why is this city so special, and why does it work so well having it here again?
Well, I mean, it's the cradle of college football, number one. Everyone understands how big this sport is and what it means to the fan bases. Anytime you meet someone, they tell you where they're from, right, where they went to school. So that's important to us, to go where people love the game. And this city, it does it right. You roll out the red carpet for us every time. We don't have to worry about the little things. So we can focus on enhancing the game, making it better, bigger, badder for all the fans and the teams, and that's what we love. We don't have to worry about the little things. You take care of that for us here in Atlanta.
When you remember coming back last time this was all going down, what do you remember most about that experience, and was there a moment where you thought, yeah, we got to bring it back here? This is what makes this place so special?
There was some good and some bad. If you
course.
remember, we had some weather issues, and a president showed up at the last minute, and there were some things that weren't great, but guess what? It was still one of the most memorable games of all time. If you remember overtime, Alabama hits it, the way the crowd felt, that stadium, those are the things you say, we've done something right here. This city really is where this game shines. And so, yeah, we were happy to come back again.
I'm curious, for you that you're in charge of so much, and especially with the sponsorships and fans engagement and making sure that this is a good experience for everybody, what are some of the things that people should look forward to with this event this year here in Atlanta?
Yeah, well, we know only a few people can go to the actual game. So we try to give everyone a chance to be a part of the college football playoffs. So we have a huge fan festival at the Georgia World Congress Center, 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Best thing about that, it's free. So bring your family, bring your friends. Spend 2-3 hours there just having a great time. We have a concert series over at State Farm. We'll have Lil Wayne headlining, Camila Cabello, a lot of other great acts that night. Again, it's what we do every time. We bring a concert, fan engagement, trophy trot. So a 5K or a 10K.
Yeah, are you running it?
I'm running the event.
Ah,
you know what I mean?
okay.
But the great thing about this race on Sunday morning at the GWCC, you have a chance to win tickets to the game. So we'll do a raffle, and all you have to do is be there and register for the race. You could win 2 tickets to the national championship game just for showing up. Then that night we have Taste of the Championship at the Georgia Aquarium. The Sunday night, 35 of Atlanta's best chefs cooking their best dish for everyone who shows up. You can't get better than that, especially the aquarium as well. Awesome event and experience there. And then on game day, we've got championship tailgate. This is another fan experience. Again, food, excitement, games, alumni, famous players all around. Kane Brown's going to sing. These are the kind of things that, again, we want to do before you ever even step inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium to show off the college football playoff.
How unique is it having it in a city like Atlanta where everything feels like you can put it in the same spot with the Georgia World Congress Center right there, the Home Depot backyard, You've got the stage set up, State Farm Arena is right next door to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. How unique is that, and how helpful is that for y'all with helping to create a memorable experience for everybody involved?
Oh, it's extremely helpful. I mean, other cities say they're walkable, and they are. Indianapolis, things are connected. New Orleans is a walkable city, things are connected. This is the most walkable footprint. To be at the Georgia World Congress Center, walk 2 feet to State Farm Arena, walk 3 feet to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. That makes it a lot easier on our staff to travel to each place and be hands-on. You know, we don't have to waste time being in a car getting from venue to venue. We can be with the fans, be with the teams, and really be a part of that engagement all weekend long. So we love it. We park our cars and don't have to get them again. It's great.
What's the most exciting part when you're able to go on these trips? Obviously, this is a massive event every single year. Is there a favorite part for you as you have done all the work and all the planning is done? You have to just handle the actual details and things actually happening in real time.
Yeah, I would say the best and worst part of my job is starting over each year. You know, we're a traveling road show, so sure, you have to, you know, start over, build it from scratch, but that moment you see a little kid walk into Playoff Fan Central and they say, wow, the way only a little kid can say wow. Or you overhear someone in the hallway say, that was an awesome, awesome day. I had the best time today, Mom, Dad. Those are those things when people don't know you're listening, but you hear it. That's the most special part of my job. When you just see people sometimes literally crying because they had such an emotional experience at one of our concerts, or again, met a player they've been a fan of for 20 years and they just saw him in the hallway and got an autograph. Those are those little moments that we work 2-3 years in advance for those moments right now.
Do you have any advice for people that are trying to take advantage of everything that you guys have going, but maybe it's a little bit overwhelming, right? What's the best way to try and experience this, make sure you've got everything scheduled and you know where everything is as well?
To start off, collegefootballplayoff.com. We've got a page that will outline all the events, the schedule, information about them, where to park, where to go, what to expect, schedules. That's the best place to start. But then don't be scared. We've prepared for this. So come on down. Come down to the GWCC footprint, park, and at that point we've got signage, we've got volunteers, we've got everyone who's ready to help you get where you need to go, but you're going to have fun. So just come on down, park your car, and you can have all this experience and fun.
Does this year feel different or maybe even more special considering it's the first year of the 12-team college football playoff and you've got this incredible matchup between these two historic programs in the sport? Does it feel different for you this year?
It does. I mean, this is to go from 4 teams to 12 teams is it's a big thing, and we were really proud to do it and do it really well. And you know, you get blessed with this matchup here. You know, 2 teams and fan bases who are just as passionate as those here in the South, and they're going to show up. Sure, you think about sometimes the teams that will be in the game and those fan bases, how far away they are. Again, when you see these 2 teams, you know Atlanta is about to be overrun with college football fans, and that's really special for us. And you know, when you start with 12 teams, you kind of sit back and you watch like any fan. But now that we've got these 2 teams, we're so happy, and this 12-team playoff has been great. It's injected some infusion, it's just excitement in all of college football because so many more people thought I could get to Atlanta this year. And then when you reach these 2 Titans who are coming, it's really a special thing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, so you have to be watching as a fan. Are you hoping for certain matchups, or you just, hey, I just want this to go as well as possible? What are you kind of thinking when you're watching this all play out in real time?
We watch, of course, right? Yeah. But you know, you don't root. You plan for whatever you got and you excel at it. So we're here to serve these 2 fan bases and these 2 teams, no matter who showed up. So yeah, we get to sit back and watch in silence. You know, we don't root for anyone, but we know we're going to have a great time. And again, these 2 teams, they can't wait to get here, and we can't wait to show out for them.
I think my last question for you is, what are you expecting on game day? Naturally, it's going to be an incredible atmosphere, at least from what I think. Yeah. What do you think, and how do you think this game will compare to the other games that you've seen played in the past?
The great thing about a national championship game, it's on ESPN. It's one of those things that it takes over the whole day. So it's electric. And I know it's inauguration day and they can do their thing in Washington, D.C., but most of us are going to be waiting for kickoff all day, and that anxiety that it builds and the excitement. That's what you're gonna feel it. And that's the thing that's different about this game. You feel the anticipation. You see it, you can cut it, and that's what we can't wait for is Monday night. I just think it's gonna be so electric when Notre Dame and Ohio State play each other that the whole city will feel it.
I think my last question is just we have to ask about this trophy one more time. Yep. Do you have any special stories or moments with this trophy over the years where you thought, like, man, I can't believe I'm really taking care of this thing?
I think, I guess an insider tip is watch the coach when they pick it up. again, I say it's 50 pounds. I don't think anyone believes it till they really lift it up. And you see other trophies where they just kind of grab it and it's almost like a kid's toy. I think you'll watch them lift with their legs, and that's when you say that's a real trophy right there. When a college football coach has to use 2 hands to pick this thing up, it's really a special trophy.
I was curious actually because you've seen times where the coach will just grab the top part, which is the trophy, but then Alabama a couple years ago lifted the entire thing, and of course was one of their big linemen on the offensive line. I mean, is there a correct way to lift this trophy?
There's no correct way to be a winner. If you earn the right to pick that trophy up, the way you pick it up is the right way.
Ryan, thank you so much for your time, man, and thank you for bringing this incredible trophy by here to 11 Live Studios, and good luck this week. And I mean, we're really excited to see how this game all plays out.
No, thank you for having us.